Happy Wednesday. It's time for my video, and just as if by some sort of intervention here, the sun just popped out as I started recording, which is nice. It's been a weird day that alternated between gloomy and rainy and sunny, but look at that. The sun came out for our little conversation here. And I thought I'd talk a little bit about what I've been working on. I mentioned this in videos before and posts, but I am working on the next story in the Gamma Trida saga. It is, despite the teasing that I've been getting from some fellow authors, not book 4 of the trilogy. I am not Doug Adams, and I'm not trying to pull something like that. It is the next stage of the story, you know, the next saga, call it what you will. The trilogy was self-contained. This one is going to have a lot of the same characters, but it's going to be different. It's going to be fast-forwarded a couple years ahead. Before I say another word, if you're watching this, be warned that there are spoilers coming up. If you did not read the whole trilogy I wrote, and you don't want spoilers, maybe this isn't the video for you. Warning, done. I'm going to start spoiling. So, Lorelei Ogden is still going to be a central figure in the new book, but not just her. It's actually, I'm going to switch the perspective. I'm going to try something where I might even go a little bit more novel form, which, as you know, my other books were small. They were novella in length. I'm going to try a longer one this time. I don't know if it's going to be another series or just one novel, but I want to have the sort of challenge of being able to switch perspective. And who are those perspectives going to be? Right now I'm thinking Lorelei Ogden. She's still too important of a character and near and dear to the whole saga. She will still be central. But I'm going to switch perspective between her and a new character named Natalie Parise, who is the niece of Marco Deed. They didn't get along great, but somehow she wound up taking control of Deed Industries after he died in the last book. And she is going to be a very enigmatic character. Is she good? Is she bad? Is she somewhere in between? Who does she ally with? That's going to be all kind of unfolding as the story progresses. Also, I'm going to delve a little bit more into the politics of the solar system and beyond in this one. I mean, it's all kind of purposely kept secondary to Ogden and Vasquez's personal struggles. But this one, I want to get a little bit more into kind of the power struggle going on. Gamma Trida as a corporation took a lot of hits at the end of the last book. Their PR is a nightmare. They lost a key battle. They're still huge. They're still everywhere, but they are definitely on the ropes a little bit. And there's going to be power players that try to take advantage of that. To try to boil this or get this in a real nutshell, Earthworks and Free Mars kind of split the control of the solar system. Earthworks is still very much in bed with Gamma Trida, but Free Mars is kind of using this whole opportunity to kind of assert themselves, form some new alliances. And what we got is sort of this Cold War that's warming between all of them, jockeying for control of the system. And then you got the Ventrans in there, the alien species that took an active hand at the end and kind of are meddling, some would say, in solar system affairs. And there's definitely some anti-alien sentiment going on with some people based on that. So there's a bunch of those dynamics. Deed Industries is very much going to be allied with Free Mars against Gamma Trida and Earthworks. And what does that mean? And how does Lorelei Ogden, who by all accounts at the end of the last trilogy found her peace with April Vasquez, left the solar system to go lead a new quiet life together, something's got to pull them back in, right? And something does. The aforementioned Natalie Parise is going to kind of make offers they can't refuse to pull them back because she has motivations of her own, and she has very critical things she needs from Lorelei Ogden that aren't immediately revealed. So that is sort of like the backdrop as I'm writing it now. I've got about a few thousand words done. I feel like I'm starting to get momentum again, which is awesome. Obviously, for those of you that write, or even any of you that do just creative works in general or artwork, it can be a struggle. I've been struggling, but I'm starting to feel like I'm getting back into it, and you will continue to hear updates from me. And I'm looking forward to the Gamma Trida saga continuing. There's no end in sight. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.